That's how you moved there when you were 36?
Yeah, for the riots.
Yeah,
Just in time. Just in time for the riots.
Nice.
Some may say I brought them with me.
Oh
Mhm.
shit!
Oh, did
But
you?
it's a good way to. It's good cardio. It's really
Yeah, I
good.
figured I would bring them with me because I'm getting older, so I might as well just pass the torch.
Okay, yeah.
Did you
drop
come
it on the car, buddy?
Literally and figuratively.
Wow. Did you come up on any
Yay!
good? Oh,
Hey!
Oh, today is the date. Yep.
One person came correct for Friday the 13th.
Happy Friday the
Happy
13th,
Friday.
everybody.
It's very cute. I didn't know we were celebrating. Nobody gave me the memo. Nobody put up the smoke signal.
Right, mind you, I've seen him during Christmas and he wasn't this excited.
So Remy, I love you and everything, but I have to ask. So by you being pro Friday the 13th, that means you're anti-sexually active camp counselor?
No,
That means you would cock block if you were a camp counselor. Or if you were at the lake, you would cock block these teens just trying to fuck.
So, the latest Friday the 13th installment video game that they had, which they actually had to remove due to copyright issues. Ultimately, I did enjoy playing one of the counselors as opposed to being Jason himself.
Because the counselors.
No, I mean, you weren't having sex in the game, but
I was going to ask if the controller vibrated as you were getting it on.
Come on.
The Rumble Pack's going crazy.
With that mustache, you definitely having sex in the game. No, I'm just...
I gotta shave this shit off for next week now. I can't
Why?
show no
He said
mustache.
Rumble Pack.
Mustachio giant of a man.
I don't know. All of a sudden, the Ron Jeremy films are back to streaming. they're top of the chart.
I still want to do that. I need to superimpose my head on a hairless Ron Jeremy body.
Does that exist? I don't think that exists.
Oh,
It's been real hairy since day one. hasn't it?
It will. I can show you better than I can tell you. Check out Instagram, Remy Q Studios tonight.
Oh shit! You going? Just you and the mustache warming it up. Oh, shit! All right, we got a lot to talk about. Let's drop that intro.
Infamous Illuminati.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to In the Mix. In the Mix is brought to you by Spidey's Powder Tumblers. For your custom-made powder-coated stainless steel tumbler needs, make sure you hit up Jose Gonzalez on Instagram at Spidey's_powdered_tumblers. Get yourself a motherfucking tumbler. Also, get your shit cleaned and pressed by the Comic Book Chiropractor Press and Cleaning, CGC and CBCS submissions. Boom.
Hell
Hit up
yes.
Dustin.
Yes.
Live on Kickstarter, the Hail Crow King of Hell animated motion comic book movie is live on Kickstarter. It ends this coming week, actually.
Yes.
I think just shy of the $10,000 mark. It hit on Kickstarter, which I'm excited. Here's your creative team: Javon, David, myself, and Guru. Big shout out to Guru Ranaj. That is my guy, my motherfucking guy.
That is
Guru.
Guru Ranaj is your guy. Why haven't you introduced us?
Yeah.
My guy.
Yeah. What up, Tyler?
How
Well,
do you not know?
You act
him?
like you got another channel we don't know about.
Yeah.
Links and Guru. That's look it up. Links and Guru. Christina dropped the link. Links and Guru on YouTube. It's crazy because it's just like fish out of water type thing. It's like, yo, it's like a modern day Rush Hour.
Oh no!
Christine's looking for the link. It's like,
Shout
what
out to-
link is it?
Shout out to my guy Guru who was saying in seat 11A. Too soon. You guys heard about that?
Oh yeah, my man who survived the plane crash, right?
walked away from a plane crash where everybody died.
Yeah,
that's Bruce Willis from Unbreakable right there.
That's all he had to do was punch a sequence of 6 numbers in. For,
I was gonna say, I don't know. Might be something else there. Might have made a deal right before things happened. I don't know.
No, deal with the devil.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think he saw The Flash with us 2 years ago.
oh shit!
I think he was in the same theater. Shout out to my guy. Yo, so we booked the trip today, and I told Mrs. Liggs, I was like, yo, seat 11A. And she was like, but you never sit there. And I was just like, from now, and she had no idea what I was talking about. But I was like, seat 11A, dog.
Yeah. I don't mean to move this conversation along, but I tend to get a little antsy before my flights. And since we're all taking one, well, I'm the only one taking one next week.
Oh shit, that's true.
Yeah, you and the books.
You in the books.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to fly safe.
In the words of the great Superman, statistically speaking, flying is still the safest way of travel.
Yeah.
I like pink. Yo, my guy Superman was Christopher Reeves was clapping cheeks, dog. Yo, let's say what's up to the chat, and then we can get into our shenanigans. I'm in a good mood today. Let's see. When do you think Nick is gonna spoil my mood? What's the over under on Nick is gonna spoil my mood? Go, Remy Q.
I'm gonna give it till 9:15.
9:15. Mark.
9:15.
I'll go 9:13 for Friday the 13th.
Nick, when are you gonna ruin my mood?
Here it comes right now. Here it comes. This guy.
I hope to never ruin your mood.
Damn it, Nick! Yo, statistically speaking, friends that mess around with each other and give each other shit are friends that are lifelong friends. You build a bigger bond.
Yeah, that's true.
By messing with each other. So, if I never made fun of you, I don't like you.
Spilling the tea.
To your face. I make fun of people all the time, not to their face, just because I don't like them.
Shout out to Jason Voorhees, though. What's your favorite Friday the 13th film?
Favorite film or favorite Jason Voorhees? Because
all right, favorite Jason Voorhees movie, the movie, not character, but favorite movie. You gonna make me count, Mark? What was that? 7?
Yeah, with Tina, her little psychic powers. I like that one a lot.
Tina?
New Boy. Yeah, remember Tina? She had the little psychic powers.
I don't know. Remy Q. I think that's Mrs. Link's favorite one with Tina. And that's when the dude is in the bathroom like, ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
It's one where they drown him with a rock or sink him in the pond at the end.
You know what? I'm going to go the most recent remake.
Oh, the Michael Bay one.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was good. That was a good solid 20 minutes of mayhem before you got the intro title.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being in the theater watching that, and people were like, "Whoa!" Like when it came up and it said Friday the 13th, they're like, "Whoa!" Like it's just now starting. Like, oh shit! Like that was a big deal. Like we were into the movie by that point. We're like, golly, what else? What now? What else do you have for us?
That was a good movie. That was with Sam Winchester, right?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Nick, what's your favorite Friday the 13th?
But favorite Friday the 13th.
Favorite film. Nick, what's your favorite Friday
Maybe the one after that, when he takes Manhattan.
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Oh gosh.
I like that one a lot too.
Damn it, Nick.
The sewer scene. Jason, come back to the water.
Where he beats up the punks in Times Square.
Times Square was filmed in Canada. That thing sucked None of it was in Manhattan.
Hey, but that's what made Rumble in the Bronx. That's what made Rumble in the Bronx so good too.
Like you kicked my radio, eh?
The boxing match with him and Julius on the roof. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, we punched his head
Give
off.
it the best shot.
Bang.
Boom. It hangs it in the cop car.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite Friday the 13th film. I'm very partial to Jason X. I think that's my favorite Jason
That's
X.
number 2 for me.
Yeah, I think the remake is better, but it's Jason X for some reason. That liquid nitrogen bong,
That's
best
the
kill.
best. That's the best kill. That's the best kill.
The only thing that would have made that kill better if it was done by Matt Cordell.
Is it better than the sleeping bag where you got one hanging
up
on
against a
fire
tree?
and beating the other one against the tree? I mean, running out of campers.
I don't know. I prefer the liquid nitrogen because it was just so raw. And shout out for him not getting his hand in there. Had the wherewithal to not put his hand in there just so he could smash this bitch's face.
I mean,
Isn't it weird how that's always funny? Like
What?
the chick in the sleeping bag getting slammed up in the tree.
That's
Austin
hilarious.
Powers slamming Mini Me. I'm doing that to Loki. It's always funny.
Yeah, I think because that's how we was raised in the Looney Tunes era, where violence was funny. Not like now, where it's just like, oh my god, my son watched Monday Night Raw and he got suspended from school. Oh my god, it's so violent.
Freddy versus Jason. Yeah,
That was
That
good.
was good.
that was
I
good
like
too.
a lot.
That was fun. That was a
There
lot.
was a
Of fun.
lot of
That was
anticipation.
the first time
And
we
for
saw
a versus,
Jason run.
good.
We said Mark.
That was the first time we saw Jason run when
Did he
when
run?
she woke up and drugged Freddy out of the dream and they were in the cabin and it was on fire and they got to it and Freddy's going off and then Jason grabs him and puts him out the window and
Runs
Freddy's
him through the
halfway
thing.
outside
Yeah.
and Jason's got his legs inside and Jason just looks up and just takes off and drags him the length of the window and through the wall and stuff. I was like, holy shit. Like
Yo.
that was beast mode Jason on fighting someone who could like take the hits and that was nuts, dude.
Yo, when that shit popped off in the theater, that was one of the funnest movie experiences that I've ever experienced. Straight up fun.
Waterfest at the cornfield, that was insane.
Everyone just cheering, and it was crazy. Nick hated it. Nick, why do you hate all movies people enjoy?
It's always fun to be the opposite of people. You know what I mean? Go against the current.
You would be that 10th dentist.
That explains those shoulders.
Dentist.
Nick is the 10th.
He's the dentist. I recommend this. Doctor, and then Nick's like, it's like, ah,
He's like he
son of a bitch. You're the only one that didn't take the envelope of cash, Nick. You're the only one, not on the take.
pass.
God,
Oh, snap.
we all could have gotten rich, but Nick had to say no.
All right, I gotta say, let me say what's up to the chat. J Med in the building. Christina Payne is here. Mrs. Links, what up, boo? Collecting with Durs. My guy, Durs. Ruby G in the building. Paul, what's going on? Paul, I forgot to send you the tracking number, but I did send your winnings from last week. Eric Thompson, my guy. Shane Canadian Comic Pickers, what is going on? In the mix and Wu-Tang are indeed for the children. Taylor Winder. How you doing, sir? Pops Attic, what is going on? Pops, can't wait to see Pops. Me and Pops. I was thinking about renting one of those motorcycles with the sidecar just to ride around with Pops. I'll be in the sidecar all day.
I was gonna say, would you be in the sidecar though? I'd take the sidecar with Pops.
I'd be in the sidecar, goggles, and a scarf, and like the Red Baron hat, like the
Like
I feel like
Snoopy.
that's a Pops
like
thing.
Snoopy, exactly like Snoopy.
Though. I feel like he would be the one who'd be like, hop in the sidecar. You're like, yes.
Yo, it would be an honor to hop in the sidecar with
Yeah,
Pops.
hell yeah.
Like straight up.
And I'm just gonna throw this out there too. We need to get back to Chicago to say what's up to Taylor Winder.
Taylor Winter's coming to whatchamacallit?
Is he?
To Heroes. Taylor Winter's coming to Heroes.
Is Paul gonna be there too?
No, Paul's not gonna be there. Eli, what is going on? Tino 73. Yo, I got to chill with my guy last Saturday, or this Saturday I just passed, I should say. Royal Collectibles. We met Lou Ferrigno. It was epic.
Really?
What?
Again?
Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's cool, man.
Oh no, it's cool. But you said really?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that you did that.
Well, maybe if you watch the
jealous.
DJ
I like
Link's YouTube.
I like how you I like how you tried to big time and tell them to keep the change and he still gave you your $10 back.
You saw that, right? I was just like, yo, here's 260, keep the change. I'm DJ Links, B. And then he was just like, nah, here you go.
He said, "Stop calling me the Hulk. I'm a person."
Nah, he did it. Mark, you've met him, right? You've never met Lou Ferrigno?
No.
But you have stuff signed by him.
Yeah, two signatures for him. I got one myself, and Bert picked me up one years ago when he met him.
What about you, Nick?
I met him. I don't have anything signed.
Met him.
I have a picture.
Oh, we got a picture.
Dr. Michaels. Did you have to pay for the picture?
Yeah. Did you flex in the picture?
I did not.
I would have flexed.
Lou is considerably still a big guy.
Nick.
Yo, super big.
Nick.
Awesome.
Come on, man.
No, my money's on Lou Ferrigno. To this day, my money's on Lou Ferrigno over Nick.
I'm not.
Not that big.
I'm not saying Nick's going to compete on stage with Lou Ferrigno, but I'm saying if somebody's going to flex next to Lou, I'm putting Nick up there.
I'll see if I can find the picture, and you'll still see how small I am compared.
Next time. Yo, this was the second time I met him. The first time I met him, it was at Eternal Con. It was the first con during the pandemic. So I met him, and I actually I fanboyed out. Like I was just like, oh snap, that's Lou Ferrigno. I walked by the table a few times, and then I was just like, hi, Mr. Ferrigno. I'm a big fan. I love you, and all that other stuff. And and he did. I respect him for what he did to me. So he was like, oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Here's the thing. Let's take a picture. He spun me around and like pushed me away.
Get out of here, kid.
Yeah. So then this time I was more like I was there. We were filming. I got the art book signed, the Comics Curing Cancer art book. There's a copy behind me, CGC 9.8, that metal 1 of 1. Oh no, don't tell him. Got the art book signed. But what was really cool, so I put the stuff there. His handler, Rad, was just like, oh, that's a cool art book. So if you could see in the video, and then I recorded all the audio, so Lou Ferrigno's there. He turns around, goes to take the picture with me, and then he goes to sit back down, and then he looks, and he was just like, wow, that's a cool comic. And yeah, and I was just like, oh. And obviously he signs a bunch of stuff. So for him to say that about like the art book, that like I was just like, what? And then I went to the car, got him a copy, came back and gave him a copy. So that was really cool. Like, so I got 2 copies signed, and then I gave him a copy, and he was like, "Holy snap!" But he had met David Sanchez before, so they knew who David Sanchez was. I haven't met Lou, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express. There you go. My favorite part of Snow White is when the elves say "Hi ho."
Grandma, I did flex with Lou.
You got it.
I'm not going to show it though because you're going to make fun of my beard. So
no, we won't make fun of your beard. We are going to make fun of your beard, but
it's weird.
5th of November.
Oh, you got your Guy Fawkes look, but that's old, dog.
It's as if I know you. Let me see the picture. Come on.
Come on, man. Come on. This is during his French tickler days.
Yeah.
Come on, Nick. Come on. Succumb to the peer pressure. Nick. Dagger says, I have met Lou, and I also stayed at the Holiday Inn Express. Holiday Inn.
Thanks. You opened it?
So let's talk about that. I haven't watched the Superman trailer. So I think only Mark and Nick probably watched the new Superman trailer.
I watched it. After I heard about it on the. Yep, there it is.
Oh, it's good to meet you, Mr. Forino.
Let me guess, Nick. You wore that Brooklyn shirt, and he said, "And nothing."
Yeah, I've told that story before. I was proud of wearing that shirt to Lou. You
It's
didn't
as
care.
if somebody pays attention to his friends.
He probably
even
said,
though they don't care. No, I'm just kidding. No, I didn't. I don't remember that story at all.
Here's the other one with me and
Lou probably said, I know you're wearing that Brooklyn Teether, but the beard cancels it out. So Nick is just like, I don't want to be here.
no, yeah, he was actually a cool guy. He was a real cool guy to talk to. My wife said, I better not die because that's who she's going for. Look, you see how happy she was to have her hand right there.
Yeah, we could see like, and then you're the total opposite. Like,
Like this fucking guy.
You were like, "Hey, look, 2 full fingers."
No, he was a cool guy though.
the hand is real low, too low. Shout out to Clifford. What's going on, Clifford?
Cliff was saying some wild shit earlier today.
Yo, that was a joke. That I said a joke during that whole exchange, and it was amazing, and it just like flew over people's heads. So the Superman trailer, I didn't watch it. Remy Q, you watched it, and obviously Mark watched it because Mark watched. Hey, Finn.
I saw it. And I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
No,
And
don't.
like I said, DJ, you should not watch it.
No, I haven't watched it yet. Finn, how are you?
Good.
Yeah. How's school? Did you finish school?
Yeah, we're in summer break.
Summer break. What are your summer break plans?
Go on vacation sometime.
When does the mischief start? When does the mayhem start?
Mm-hmm. I know the loving part starts off when we got our Volkswagen with the third row.
Yeah, that third. Oh, the way you said that third row. We got that third row.
We're big fans of the third row.
Yo, that means you bowling. If you got a third row, you bowling. So that means you got your own row. So you got your own row, and Monkey has her own row.
No, we both go in the back row.
They've been rocking together back there.
Okay, I see unity. I got it. Family.
Unity.
Quality.
Dom Toretto style. Finn, when you grow up and get married, never let your wife take a picture like that.
Why?
How do I still? How can I?
What?
No,
Move from studio.
when Nick met Aquaman.
Nick met Aquaman, yeah.
Who's Nick again?
This one.
Oh shit! Oh snap! Albino Kratos. Nick, we love you, baby. He said, "Who's Nick?" Why Superman? Why would you think I would hate the trailer? You said you were going to keep your comments to yourself. I want you to fully your comments.
I can tell you why. You want to know why you'd hate it, or you want to just go watch the movie?
I want to watch the movie. I'm just curious.
Us telling you why you'll hate it is no different than you watching the trailer and having these feelings. But I'll tell you. Know.
I don't want to plant the seeds of doubt in your head.
Yeah. I'll plant my seed in you.
Yeah. See the proceeds. The proceeds. Jesus. All right. I guess we'll just.
All right, I'll tell you. Fine, you twist my arm.
I'm just saying. Forget about this. Intriguing.
I can't forget now. I want to tell you. Do you want to know?
You tell me. Go ahead. Tell me, baby. Tell me. Whisper it to me. Whisper.
The goofy elements that a lot of people don't want to see in this movie are very, very present in this final trailer. I mean, very present.
Really?
And on top of that, the CGI looks worse than the Flash. And if anybody wants to deny that, you are a fucking liar and you're in denial. And I don't care about CGI. It doesn't ruin a movie. It doesn't make or break it for me. But it's just not a good sign, if you know what I mean. You know, it's just.
Do you agree with that, Nicholas?
100%.
Yo, I want this movie to be so good. I want this movie, but it's got a super well animated CGI green baby. I saw. Oh, on Mark, you posted the green baby. Wasn't it Little Joey or something?
Yeah, I posted because you can see Metamorpho off to the side, like metamorphed.
From now on, that's how I'm holding babies. I'm just like that.
I think that's how you're supposed to hold them. You just don't drop them, and you're good.
I'm just like,
I think what makes it worse with this movie is because it ties back into that nostalgia factor. It's
goofiness.
like you love that movie, and if it reminds you of that movie, you don't want it. It doesn't. I don't want it to taint that movie for me. So I don't know. But that last trailer was really suspect.
Yeah, I want this movie to do well. It's not on my like top 3 like movies that I'm excited for this summer, but I don't want any movie to as Superman. Like if you want any movie to fail, like you do not like movies and you don't appreciate movies, and that whole fandom and tribalism and stuff, like I'm not with that. Like I want this movie to make all the money.
I still think it's going to do 1.2 billion.
It has to.
I think it's going to. I think the same people that trashed The Flash and didn't go see it and were talking trash about the visual effects in The Flash and made a whole big to do of it. I think those are the exact same people that are like standing for this movie already, that are simping hard for James Gunn. I think it's the exact same people. So that has that on its side. Like everything about this movie is nothing but a checklist of what people have problems with movies. That's all. It's a compilation of problems with previous movies, but they're all for it for this movie. It's wild.
Yeah, I don't get that. Again, I could see. I don't know, man. I just wanted to be. I'm happy that I got my tickets before going on my trip. Like we're going on that Tuesday, that Amazon early screening.
Yeah, same.
You too, Nick and Rem? Oh,
No, I'm going Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, we leave on July 11th for vacation, so that was like a godsend to be able to pull off the Tuesday thing.
Us too. We're bouncing on the 11th. No, on the 10th.
I'll see you there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say top or bottom, but I was talking about bunk beds. Like,
Sure.
Were you though?
I don't know, because that's what I'm saying. Now people are gonna be like, "Oh, were you talking about bunk beds, DJ Links?" Ha ha ha! I want this movie to do good, man. I want this movie to do good.
Yeah, I'm not doubting that it can still be awesome and all that. I kind of like the fact that people have collective amnesia and completely forgot about everything they've said negatively towards superhero films for the past 20 years when they watch this trailer. I kind of like that because it can still be a good story and it can still like hit on all those points with CGI that looks cartoony.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't criticize stuff for bad CGI. I can point it out or what, but I say it all the time. It's not Avatar, so what do you expect? You know, there's a high watermark, and no one's getting near it. So why are we even care at that point?
Now, like, how do we go backwards? I mean, how does the CGI go? Are studios not wanting to pay for that anymore? Because I mean, we've seen it be really good.
I was talking to Bruce about that exact thing, and his take was it's a choice. They're making a conscious choice to do that. Like that's the only explanation. A creative conscious choice. They're in the industry.
Is that where they can cut corners and they're like, all right,
Friday, brother,
give us the okay stuff?
I don't know.
It's that, and I think it's just people are just overworked, and I don't know. It's like you said, going backwards is crazy to me.
This movie isn't rushed though. It's not rushed at all. It's had all the time in the world to do all this stuff. It's had a full schedule.
Yeah, but then it's funny when you see movies like Godzilla -1 with a crazy small budget, and that shit looks like it's like a $200 million movie.
Yeah, it is polished, my dude.
Insane. Remy, what were your thoughts on that trailer? You said you watched it.
Yeah, I enjoyed the trailer actually. Yeah, I enjoyed the trailer. I got excited because people were talking about the trailer, and I was like, "Hey, I'm going to be asked about this in the mix." So even though I like to avoid trailers, I probably should watch this one. So I watched it, and then I was like, "Yeah, that was a good trailer."
F that trailer. No. Yo, my guy Larry says, "See you Friday morning, bro. Congrats on the books. Good show, guys. The book that he is referring to, ladies and gentlemen, will be sold during Heroes Con. Comics Curing Cancer will be at Heroes Con for show. We will be at booth 1766, and we'll have copies of the C3 art book, the 2025 art book with the amazing cover by my homie, Mr. David Sanchez. So
unless it's sold out beforehand.
Unless it's sold out beforehand. Remy Q is absolutely right. We'll also have copies of, fingers crossed, The Crow, Dead Time, Big Time Collectibles, Comics Curing Cancer exclusive, fantastic cover done by Ace Continuado, limited to 300 copies, with Big Time Collectibles getting 150, and then Comics Curing Cancer getting 150. That will be there. There will also be other things, wink, a lot of stuff that we haven't let out the bag just yet.
More teams.
Yo, big things. While we'll be at Heroes Con next weekend, there's a thing going on YouTube. So I just want to bring light to that and shed light to that. Something called Beyond the Con that's happening on YouTube June 20th through the 22nd. Bunch of channels participating in that. One collection down. Cheap Comic Collector, Swag, Razor Comics, George from the 757 Hustle Show, S. Vaughn, and Locke, Mad Monkey Love, who's actually in the C3 book. They're doing something, a con going on YouTube, and here's the schedule of events that's happening from Friday all the way through Sunday. So that'll be pretty cool. A lot of giveaways and stuff, all done for the people not able to attend Heroes Con. Yeah, buddy. So that's going to be dope. Which I saw there's some people there that are actually going to be at Heroes Con. So I don't know if
George will be at Heroes Con.
Yeah. So I don't know if the schedule is going to switch up. Shout out to George. Looking forward to meeting him.
Yeah, I got to hang out with him for the first time last night. Fun dude.
Yeah. He's a good guy. Are you guys looking forward to Heroes Con?
Yes.
Let's not say that. Yeah, Remy Q, are you looking forward to Heroes Con?
Yes, I am.
All right, so we're all looking
I can't
forward.
wait to see you guys.
Breakfast.
Aside from breakfast, aside from seeing us.
No.
Oh no! I
No, stop!
don't care.
Collector-wise, right? We're collectors, comic books, we're geeks. Let's talk cultures and comic books, community. From a collecting perspective, what are you looking forward to? Or do you have anything that you're looking to pick up, like specifically? Remy Q, we want to start with Remy Q, sir.
I'm looking for. I'm not hunting for anything specific. I'll see if there's something that catches my eye. Most likely there will be because it's Heroes Con, and that's the glorious part about Heroes Con. Is if you want to go to a con and look at books, this is the place to go. Hands down, it's the place to go. There'll be plenty of books to look at. So I'm going to see if there's something that catches my eye. I'm
Silver Age
loosely looking for an X-Men 101. I really would like to pick one of those up. I'm going to be looking for some Silver Age Thor. I got a couple things in mind for that if I can find the right books at the right price.
What's one of the Silver Age Thor books that you're looking for?
I would prefer not to say. You know how I say that I never go to a con looking for big books?
Jim 83.
I might be lying this time.
Yes, I love liars.
I might be lying. I'm not saying I'm specifically going to pick up something big. I might surprise somebody though. They might be like, "What the fuck, Remy Q?"
I love it. Now I'm excited. I'm rooting for you. If I see you walking around with a comic show, there's a big book in there.
This is the thing. If you see me walking through the con and Angel's recording behind me, and I say nothing to you, and then walk to my other friends so they can gather around as if I'm showing them that newborn child, then you'll know that it's something big. If you're like, Remy Q, and I'm like, let me go hang out with my real friends, then you'll know that I've got something so big.
I don't appreciate these accusations.
They'll be like, damn, I might need to watch that on the video where I'll see myself walking past Remy Q.
Yo, and I love that. And I give you the 5, and then what was Logan? I was like, you little rascal.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, there's DJ Links. Hey, DJ Links.shop.
So at that RIP DJ Links.shop. At that point, I hadn't procured the item yet. I was on my way to go get the item.
No. I've seen the footage.
Yeah,
I've had time to reflect on the footage.
you're in the
You're
footage.
coming back with the item. It's
No,
okay.
false.
It's okay.
False. I was coming back. I walked into the convention center. I had went to the bank. I walked into the convention center, and we were on the escalators going down, and you guys were coming out. And that's when I said, "Hey, Remy Q, I'm about to go buy something big," and you paid no attention to me. You just kept walking. You was just like, you're like, this guy, something big, and then you went like that. And then you were just like, let me go shave this piece right here so I could just have this mustache. It wasn't, I was on my way to go grab the item. And then I grabbed the item, and then I brought it to the booth. And Mr. Rob Fat Stacks of Comics, he gave me grief as well because I strolled right past him. I was in character. So the whole time I was in character. I didn't want to break that character.
I couldn't see DJ past the security guard with the briefcase and the handcuff to his wrist. So
yeah,
I didn't get a chance to see him.
Yeah, shout out to the wrist. Nick, what are you looking forward to? Are you looking to pick anything up? Are you looking? Just book.
You know, I'm along with Remy. Like my main focus, as per usual, is probably going to be the Scotty Young booth. So I'll probably be checking out some OA over there. I'm going to get some stuff signed and whatever.
yeah, if you're a Scotty Young fan, that's another thing for this con. That's his con.
You just said Scotty OA?
Yeah, I mean, I picked up the
Philadelphia, right?
last time.
That's a. Oh, I like the way you put it, like with the book. Yeah, that's nice.
That's nice. Wow, I haven't seen that before.
Oh,
Also,
Hey, easy with that thing.
Hey,
Easy with the snub nose.
I don't pull it out unless it's time to draw blood, Remy.
I know.
he
Hey.
called that finger the rabbit.
But I mean, that gets expensive. He had covers there for $15,000. There's no way I'm going to spend that. So,
Do you mind me asking what was or just give us a range of what that was? You don't have to say exactly.
That was $1,400, I think.
$1,400. Nick, can I get a loan?
I'm asking you for a loan, homie.
Oh, you're a man of means. Dropping $1,400 on original art. Look at you, dog.
Which is 5% of what
0.00001 of his property.
All right, so original art. Wow, original Scotty art. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Nick is looking for original Scotty art. Remy is looking for Silver Age Thor. Mr. Lee.
I'm trying to get some CGC pins too.
CGC pins. I think everybody's going to be over there at the CGC pins. I'm trying to hit up the CGC booth early. I need to get those Lou Ferrigno signatures verified because I'm trying to slab those up.
$65 a book.
Yeah, which is not bad.
65? Is it?
Legion of Comics from YouTube at week's end, Sunday nights. Legion's Lair, Friday mornings. Videos throughout the week. New DC Day Tuesdays.
That's the one.
What are you looking to pick up? You looking for anything in particular? You don't want to give out your well,
So we can't mention breakfast?
Not yet. Will bread be present at the breakfast?
All right. Granted that breakfast is number one on everyone's to-do list at Heroes.
Well, hold up. Will bread be represented fairly at breakfast?
Bread is always overrepresented at breakfast.
Overrepresented.
Yeah, like think of all the bread they have. They have biscuits. You can put gravy on them. They got regular toast. They got those stupid little circle breads with all the little dots on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, fancy bread.
Oh yeah, keep going.
So they got muffins. Man,
He's almost there.
Yeah,
find your motherfucking corn muffins.
just say yeast. Yeah.
All the yeast.
All the yeast you can look for in a cup of water.
Oh God. But granting breakfast and all the
temperature water.
If nobody was going to this con, if this community still haven't discovered the majesty of Heroes Con, me and Pops would still be there doing our thing, hanging out in the ocean of books, just enjoying our time together, and still be picking up Hulk books. I'm picking up Hulk 3 this year. I pick up one of the original 6 issues every year. I'm down to just issue 1 and 3.
Is that the first appearance of the Ringmaster?
Maybe.
Is that one with the orange cover, right?
CGC
First
9.6.
of the year.
Yeah. What CGC'd up, I'd imagine, or
Yeah,
or
I get
raw
them
dog?
already graded.
What grade are you looking for? Just
Oh,
in case if I see it, I'll be like, hey, Mark, yeah, this guy over here has it for this.
I don't know.
At least a 9.
Fuck no.
A 9.
And then he's going to move into those Golden Age DC keys.
Do you have any like big Golden Age DC keys?
Fuck no, man. Fuck no.
Like, I don't know. Maybe you're not sharing the goods with us. Maybe
Uh,
all this Turok shit is a ruse.
No, that's just legit. You want to talk Turok? You let me know.
No. I'm privy to know something that chill with the Turok dog. Shout out to Turok. I'm pro dinosaur. I'm hoping that the dinosaur wins.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Jurassic Park. Man, that's gonna be good. That's a couple weeks away.
That shit is gonna be fire. For Heroes Con, what am I like? I'm not looking to pick up anything like comic book wise. I do have a commission standing that I have to pick up. I have another piece of original art that I have to pick up. So I'm getting 2 11 by 17s, one fully colored, painted, and all that. Which I've seen the in progress pics. This guy's just amazing. And then the other one is an original cover of something that's coming down the line.
1.6 million.
No, which I'm like really excited about. And then I think I have something else that I have to pick up. But as far as books, I'm going to drop off those Lou Ferrigno books to get them slabbed up. But I'm not looking for like, oh, if I see this, maybe like some of the 90s Silver Surfer, which I'm having trouble finishing that run, but those are all like dollar books. That's like the 90s. They're hard to find. What up, dog? Yeah, but I'm not really looking for anything. I'm really looking forward to the bread, right? So the bread at the dinner at the steakhouse. Then you got the toast place across the street.
Oh, the toast place is good.
Yo, the toast place is amazing. It's called Toast.
Hey, there's a proper taco place there too.
Strip club?
No,
Hey.
I don't know. You said taco.
Watch out for that taco.
Hey, I thought
That's
that
a
was
spicy taco. A spicy taco. The tacos are spicy. This is the type of taco that bites your back.
Yo, my God. I'm really looking forward to seeing you cats.
It's the type of taco with extra lettuce.
Don't tell this guy either. I'm excited to see Tyler again too.
Oh my gosh, the gentle giant. I want him to pick me up.
Yeah. I try to convince Tyler for he and I to cosplay as Luke and I'd be Yoda.
Oh,
like
I'm
riding on his back like that.
Master Blaster, 100%. Grab neck, and then he just grabs somebody, picks him up. Crush neck.
Yeah.
Who wants Watertown?
Yeah. Who knew you could make a restaurant and call it Toast, and it's a 5-star Michelin restaurant? It's called Toast, and all they do is serve bread and butter. Like, it's amazing.
Tepid water.
Yo, tap, dog. Miss me with that sparkling shit. Tap. What else is cracking, man?
You don't have tap water there, do you? Do you have real tap water?
Nah, we
drink water.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it like Mexico?
No. I drink water. What do you mean here?
Yeah, can you drink water from the tap?
From here, yeah, you could definitely drink water from the tap. New York has one of the, I don't know what to call it, like a safest, like whatever from the reservoirs. But I'm a drink water out of the bottle kind of guy. Like we get Poland Spring, and then we get like sparkling flavored water. So I drink the sparkling flavored water. But I had a question. It's funny because I was thinking about this earlier. Because Nick and I, Remy, well, not Remy so much, but Mark, all read new books. Gun to your head. you had to drop everything from your pull list and only read one title currently, what would it be? And it's an ongoing. One title.
Actually, very easy. Very easy.
What's very easy? Go.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder
Either that or Absolute or the regular
No,
version.
one dog. You got to choose one. You have to.
Maybe Absolute more. I
Absolute.
enjoy them both equal.
No, but you got to choose one. Come on, Nick.
Absolute.
Absolute Wonder Woman. Mark.
Redcoat, no question. I have the most fun reading that book.
No question. My guy said no question. My name is Simon Pure. And as you'll come to see, I'm anything but. Damn, Redcoat. Remy Q? No, Remy Q, you got to say something, dog. All right, so Remy Q, the question for you is different. I'm going to bring it back to me. One character. You could only read one. Well, I mean, that's super easy. He's going to be Thor, right? That you could only read for the rest of your life. No other books.
Rest of my life?
Rest of your life. Oh, shit, he died. Oh. I was about to be like, that was short.
Yeah, I'll say Thor.
Thor.
No, not Thor, not Thor. Not for the rest of my life. I don't want to see how they destroy him.
But that's not the question, Taylor. Look at me. The writer matters more than the character. I'm Taylor Winder.
Not wrong.
Yeah, I'll say Thor.
No, I mean, he's 1,000% right. The character doesn't matter. The writer is 100%. But we're just talking about character. Actually, no, yeah. So Remy, the question was for Remy was character, but we were talking about books going forward. So obviously Nick chose both Wonder Woman, the regular is phenomenal Tom King, and Absolute Wonder Woman is top draw. Penis, top draw.
Yeah, it's nasty how good both of those books are.
Crazy. I'm gonna skip out on Trinity though, because I can't take on another book.
You've already bought it. The Trinity book is they just compile the backstories from Wonder Woman every so many issues. This is like the third Trinity one shot. They're just compiling the backup story. That's all.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you already have it. So skip it if you want to skip it, or read it as you go if you want to read it as you go. That's all it is.
Good. For me, I'm right there almost in the same lane as Mark. For me, is Geiger. I think Geiger.
God, that last issue, bro.
Dude, that shit is.
The best 2-page splash I've seen all year in here with the bomb in the center and the panel. Like, oh my God.
Hold up. Geiger needs a.
This right here is.
Hold on. Let me show that bad boy. Look at that.
Ghost Machine is just killing it, dude.
For me, and I love Wonder Woman. I love Redcoat. I love all that shit. But for me, my personal taste, Geiger checks every single box for me. Every single one.
Irradiated women, check.
Hell yeah, bro. Oh shit. An irradiated box.
Dude, you catch the little
show that splash page.
You catch the tease. I'm going to that 2-page splash real quick.
Yeah, hell yeah, show that. Yo, cover is gorgeous. Yep, Joffrey cover is gorgeous. Yo. Insane.
I didn't think the bomb was going to go off. I
didn't think so either. I thought they were I thought they were going to stop it in time. I was just like, what the hell? Oh, spoiler alert, the bomb went off. The nuke went off.
Yeah, if you didn't read it by now, you don't care. It's okay to show you and try to convince you to go pick it up next time. But, the first page with Griffin and the reflection in his eyes, like, can Gary Frank and Jeff Johns duo be topped? And then the very next page is that. Like,
Jesus Christmas. Yeah, for me, this book is perfect. Joe Michaels says his choice will be Transformers. The series has been pure fire. I cannot disagree more, adventurous Joe Michael. Z, with the S. Z. I hate the Transformers, the series that's going on. Taylor Winder, I'm curious, what will yours be, Taylor Winder? What will yours be? And if you say milk and cheese, I'm like,
he's 1,000% right though with the writer matter. I mean, we just named TK and Jeff Johns is what just got named across the board. Kelly Thompson, but
yeah. No, the question was different for Remy because Remy is not partaking in new stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why we changed the question for Remy. Nick, you're not up on Geiger?
No, you know what? I bought issue.
For shame, sir. For shame.
6.
6?
I got to catch up on that and Rook.
But hey, DJ, because I don't talk to no one else who reads it.
Yeah, shoot. Go ahead.
President Griffin tease we finally got. Like, we've been wondering who he is. He shares the same name with the Invisible Man. He's got the bandages and all that, but we got him putting his hand down on the soil, and it looked like he has some kind of ability. Just that one panel of him putting his hand down. What do you think the catch with him is going to be, or do you have any idea yet?
I think it probably goes back to him, like maybe him having some sort of like immortal powers or some sort of powers from that cult from Redcoat.
You think he's going to be one of the founding fathers, possibly?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the bandages, like it's clearly a throw off. We saw what they did with Frankenstein, like their take on the Frankenstein monsters, public domain, and Hyde Street, which was freaking awesome with the matinee monster. Yeah. And now this is going to, I think they're playing with the public domain character Invisible Man, drawing him like that, naming him that, but he's not going to be that. But he has some kind of ability, because in issue 14 or 13, the military went in saying they need to get it underhand just enough for President Griffin to come in and shut it down. Like he's their big gun, but they were trying to protect him at all costs at the same time. So I'm excited to see what's up with him. I like that they play the long game. They don't just blow the story up and be done with it. It's moving at a fun pace.
Yeah, for me. Thank you, Mrs. Lynx. I appreciate you. You're about to get plugged. Huh? Not right now. Oh shit, she said right now.
Hey.
No, to your point, Mark, I agree 100%. The pacing has been phenomenal. Every issue has been great. I just love it. Like it's nothing's rushed, nothing is drawn out. It's been amazing. Nick, you would really, Remy, you would really love it.
No, I dig it. I mean, Frank and Jeff Johns together. Oh, who's the writer?
Jeff Johns.
Yeah. I mean, I've dug those guys since like
can literally do no wrong.
Supreme Power. Or that maybe.
TM Nerdy is in the building. Shout out to Travis. Redcoat is right there too, man. Redcoat to me is amazing. Like with that introduction with the Northerner 2 issues ago, whatever.
Yeah, but is Hitch still drawing that one?
Yep.
Yeah. You don't like his art?
I love Brian Hitch.
Nick, you hurt my heart. My enlarged heart. You hurt it. You don't like
never liked his art.
You don't like Hitch's art? Do you hate children? How do you hate that art? Do you hate sunsets?
Oh man.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think he's toasted, to be honest with you.
Benedict Arnold could be Benedict. No, it could be Benedict Arnold. But I
think he sent him out to sea.
That's true.
They'd have to write in the twist of how he could have survived that. But that's like the whole crux of the characters that are the immortals is they have to be landlocked to America. It's the Northerner story, which I thought was great. He's like, you don't get it, Simon. You think you don't care about who wins this war, but if America doesn't exist, neither do you. So you kind of need one of these people to win the war.
What if it's instead of Benedict Arnold? What if it's George Washington?
No, they already twisted and played with that early on, didn't they? Like that in that first story arc, they pretended like they were bringing George Washington back.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Winder at some point.
Yeah, Taylor Winder says the one with the wolf helmet is the weak link in Johns' new universe.
Oh, I disagree. Rook was tough as nails, man.
Is this including Hornsby and Halo and all that stuff, Taylor? Because that's trash. See, even Remy Q said that. Pass. Hornsby and Halo. Hornsby and Halo, Rockefellers, trash. Garbage.
Hornsby and Halo is definitely not it. That's both of those are Peter J. Tomasi titles. Rockefellers really ain't moving at all either. Like it's not doing much, but the Francis Manifold art is fantastic. Hyde Street is great.
Hyde Street is great. Hyde Street is phenomenal, dude.
Yeah, Ivan Reese on the art, Jeff Johns on the writing.
Remy Q isn't paid from this comic.
I don't even understand the words that you guys are saying. Golly, I'm lost.
We just need to send Remy the trade paperback.
Sanskrit. It's a 5,000-year-old dead language. You guys, literally, the last 10 things that you guys have said, I don't even know. Hornsby and I can't pronounce these words. I don't know what the words are that you guys are saying. This is terrible. What am I
Do you
doing?
understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? That's how me and Guru we talk.
You could be speaking in Swahili and I'd understand it better than what you guys just said. I don't get it. I'm so lost. I'm terrible. This is terrible.
You sound like Guru when me and him have a conversation right now. Shout out to my guy Guru. Just to Taylor's point, and then we'll move on. If you take for me, the main Jeff Johns titles, Geiger Verse or whatever it's called, Ghost Machine. You got Geiger, Redcoat, Rook, Hyde. Those are the only ones I'm reading. But to say that Rook is the worst one, and it's just I just love the others way better. But Rook, to say Rook is weak is that's crazy. That shit is phenomenal. I just like the other ones better. The other ones resonate with me more.
Yeah, I think those books are all rocking in the 9 out of 10 range. It's like what's a 9.2 to a 9.4 kind of conversation.
1,000%.
I really liked Rook though. Like when we met Carapace in issue 3, it just switched the whole dynamic of that book. And I don't know, man. Ursula was a beast.
Yeah.
I like the whole concept of Better World and where we get introduced to the story. It's like it's future tech. We're on an entirely different planet, but it's already failed future tech. Like that. That's such an interesting angle. Like we're looking at the remains where nature's taking things back over, but nature's been messed up to a degree because of their involvement. I don't know. It's just such a unique take on a story on a lot of these concepts.
It's almost like that game. What was that game? The with the redhead girl? Horizon
Zero Dawn.
You play. I know you played that, right, Nick?
Played both of them.
How was the second one?
Not as good as the first.
Not as good.
First one, it was real good because of the lore and stuff. But
yeah.
The second one,
Rem, did you play that Horizon Zero Dawn?
He's an Xbox guy.
Oh, he's an Xboxer. Pass. Okay, DJ, explain to me how you don't like the new Transformers. Give me your honest reasons. The two of you are reading Transformers, correct?
Mm-hmm.
DWJ still writing that one?
Yep, till issue 24.
And that's when I'm jumping off.
Jorge Corona is doing the interiors since issue 12.
Yeah. It's not that I hate it. I've never been a Transformers guy, ever, even growing up. I'm just not, the characters aren't speaking to me. I think if they focused on the main characters, Megatron, Optimus Prime, whatever, but then now they're introducing so many characters, like in not the last issue, but the one before, because I haven't read the last issue. The one before where they introduced, that was Void Rivals with the Junk Zoids or whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not connecting with me. It's just too many characters. That's always going to be my argument. Is too many characters is not focused or specific enough.
Yeah, it's kind of like the opposite of what the Ghost Machine stuff is doing, like where it's pacing at a rate where you're like really following along and unpacking characters. And Transformers, Void Rivals, G.I. Joe, they're all moving at lightning speed, and it's putting just out of left field, a Transformer rides a wave, and I'm Beachcomber. What's up, guys? I'm like, you look like this other guy.
Yo, I can't tell them apart.
You don't have time to get to know them or get to remember them, but that could just be fan service to the existing fan base more than they're worried about new readers or anything. I don't know. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, but I've had that same issue with it.
What? Yeah, 100%. I think it's fan service because someone like E-Man, who's a diehard Transformer, probably the biggest Transformers fan that I know.
He's a Gen 1 fan.
He loves it. And I've never been a Transformers fan aside from the movies. I'm
a Michael Bay guy. Yeah, that's me.
I've never owned a Transformers toy. I don't ever think I've seen an episode of Transformers. I've never seen the movie, the cartoon movie.
You didn't see Transformers 1?
Transformers the movie.
Or the OG movie?
The OG movie, the cartoon. Now, I've always been of the mindset, because Ninja Turtles was my shit, I couldn't cheat on Ninja Turtles with any other cartoon. I was faithful.
I can see that, yeah.
I was faithful to Ninja Turtles. Remy Q.
If you just want a brief snippet, just to update you on that, I was going to say, I've got a voiceover section. It's 4 sections on Instagram, Remy Q Studios. Check it out, though. It's pretty good.
Yo, Cole's Comic Claims in the building. Are we talking hot dogs? Oh shit! Welcome to 2 years ago, Cole. Thank you.
No, but
Yeah,
have you,
around the
you
2
watched
years.
the new Transformers cartoon that they did? Transformers 1?
Nah.
The CG cartoon?
Oh, I started with Thor. I started watching it and then I fell asleep.
Dude, that is shockingly good.
The end was especially good.
That was
I gotta-
shockingly good.
No, not that I fell asleep. I started watching. It was the same thing like Tombstone. I'm watching and I was like, yo, this. I got up to where they ran into like a warehouse. First 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then was hiding when people were trying to look for them. And I shut it off and I was just like, Mrs. Links would like this. This is right under Tombstone.
No, but dude, I like don't discredit that for its cartoonness or its slapstickiness, because as you go, like, talk about pacing something right and introducing certain story elements. There's a really dark tone to that story of these two brothers that find themselves as mortal enemies, like, and what could possibly take them there, and the slow descent into villainy that D12 goes on to become Megatron. It's like that. It's that Anakin journey. It's like the only thing I've seen in cinema that's comparable to that Anakin journey. We know how it ends, and you're seeing these little things happen, and you're just like tense up, like, don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. And he does it, and you're like, all right, you haven't gone too far yet. You can still come back from this. And then the next thing happens, and you're just like, fuck. Yeah. And by the end of it, you're just like, shut him the fuck down.
That's the same reaction I had when I watched my last Pono.
But dude, it was good, man. It was really good. I've rewatched it countless times at this point, especially with the kids.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to watch it. Nick, you was gonna say something.
No,
I thought you were gonna say something.
Mark summed it up. I was surprised. I got taken a little bit aback how dark the ending of that movie got. I loved it. I thought it was great.
TM Nerdy says, "Hey, Jonathan Majors in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of Jonathan Majors, did you see
the fight?
Did you Magazine Dreams, the movie?
Mm-mm.
Did you hear about it, Remy? Did you hear about it?
Where he's in his underwear all the time.
The one where he's in his underwear all the time.
Yeah, he plays a bodybuilder.
Yo, that shit looks phenomenal. J-Med, did you see it? Magazine Dreams? You watch everything. You probably wrote the shit. It's phenomenal. Like, I can't wait to watch it. Like, because I'm an acting guy. I appreciate acting. I don't need explosions and shit like that.
Yet you've never seen that movie with Tom Cruise I showed you the other day.
Magnolia? Does Magnolia have explosions?
No.
Oh, no, acting. That totally goes against what I just said. I seen that scene. Shout out to Philip Seymour Hoffman. He made me $10. Bless you, Remy Q Studios. Bless you. Sinners I haven't watched yet. Nick hates it. The only person on planet Earth that hates it. Yo, all right. Did you guys see about the pyramids? They found more stuff under the other pyramid. Remy, did you see that?
Remy, send me that pass graphic.
The pass graphic. Nick, you're not into ancient civilizations? Shout out to Circumstances, my guy. Remy, did you not hear about this?
I did not hear about this.
So the same people.
About it, DJ?
I'm about to. The same people, Biondi and the Italian dudes that found those cylindrical things, structures.
They confirmed their technology is legit. They confirmed that.
Have their papers been peer reviewed and stuff yet, or not yet? They haven't shared it.
Out there. Anyone, like, that's the funny thing. Like, they haven't sent them for peer review.
Oh, and I'm just
scared. Like, they can just go grab them and review them whenever you want. And everyone's whole complaint was they didn't publish them in a magazine, but they're out there. You can go look at them all you want. But people were like, we haven't tested this technology. Like, yes, well, now you have. Yes, you have. They went and used it on known structures and stuff like that, and it holds up.
Oh, J-Med hates Sinners as well. So they found on another pyramid, the same depth. What they're saying is a city, not a structure, but they're saying there's a city about 2,000 feet below that pyramid.
I wouldn't be surprised. But you saw where they had the void over the king's chamber, right?
Remy's 100% right. The pyramid is a roof. Yeah, I saw that as well. I think there's too much stuff going on in this world that nothing is coincidence. The pyramids, finding all that stuff underneath, everything that's going on. Oh man, we ain't long for this earth. Put me on a rocket ship, so I could give Galactus the penis stare.
penis there. The
Penis.
And that's one thing you don't want to start going into is all the shit that can go wrong in this universe at one time. Is like, you don't want to.
But
You don't want to click on that video.
I was going back to the pyramids, man. You got me fired up. We ain't talked pyramids in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, let's talk pyramids. I thought we had.
So Zahi, gatekeeper Hawass, has discovered. I've made discovery of a void up above the king's chamber.
Only me. I discovered it. It's only me.
So like, there's like, what's the odds that they haven't already gone in it? But it's one of those things when we find a void, we find a discovery, it's going to be a long time before they actually go in and do anything about it because of funding and they like the mystery and this and that. But Matt Beal stepped up and he's like, I'll fund the entire thing to go there right now. Let's get it moving. And Matt Beal is getting people into that void ASAP. So I thought that was awesome of Matt Beal to do. He does like a lot of he's like a big time podcaster. Does the interview. The dude with the white hair does like the interview with all these people as well and stuff.
I have to see him, but I watch all of them. But that name is not familiar to me. Not to move off the pyramid subject really quickly, but it just occurred to me. Predator, killer of killers. Remy, if you say pass, Remy, no, pass on Predator, killer of killers.
Pass.
Oh, that's slickly dressed gentleman. I've never seen that guy.
Oh wow, yeah, a lot of these people on the regulars. You know what I mean? When they make the rounds, they'll be on there with him.
Yo, Mark, this guy just said pass on. Did you see it? Predator, killer of killers. Remy Q. This might be. I don't know, man. This is gonna hurt me. I'm gonna walk around in the rain tomorrow, sad. And if it's not raining, I'm gonna have Mrs. Links follow me around.
Cold, I wonder why.
It's the same thing that we were talking about with the different predators in time.
But we actually saw it because I saw it after in the mix last week. I stood up to 4:00 in the morning watching this. I watched it twice.
It's amazing, like legitimately amazing. And if they didn't have that bullet episode, it would be an amazing like overall film.
Remy Q, if you didn't like this movie, you're no longer American, sir.
What's it on?
Hulu.
Yeah, you're gonna love it, dude. Guaranteed. This is Remy Q alleyway.
I'll watch it.
Oh, I thought you watched it and didn't like it.
I didn't watch it.
Oh.
I didn't have any interest in watching it 2 weeks ago.
I don't think it's possible to watch it and not like it. Like I don't think that's a thing, to be honest with you.
I'll watch it.
Dude, the first episode is like the whole Viking battle.
You guys had talked about Terminator, and I was like, sweet. And then I turned it on, it was animated, and I was like, this is hunk of garbage. And I like that. That was good. So we'll
this is with that. Put this on the shelf with that.
That's what I mean.
It's a lot shorter.
This was better than that.
I would 1,000%. This is better than Terminator. What was it called? Terminator what?
Terminator Zero. Like, this out of the water.
No, it did not, sir. No, it did not.
Oh, crazy.
It did not.
The Predator episode alone drug this down.
That's true.
Nothing about Terminator Zero drug it. Terminator Zero literally did this the entire time, and at the end it did this, and then made you cry.
Yeah.
Like,
and it definitely. I mean, they typical Terminator style. Like it made you question
everything.
Yeah, question everything.
Yeah,
we questioned everything for the first time since Judgment Day. Like,
they did a good job with that.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you didn't like the Bullet episode because you're not Latino.
I didn't like the Bullet episode because I'm a Tom Cruise fan, baby.
I would have liked that too, and I didn't thought that was cool.
The Bullet episode jumped the shark. Like this thing was this show, this whole movie is consistent as fucking hell. And then we get to the Bullet episode. I'm like, wait, what are we doing here? Is this different writer director for each segment? But it's not. And then we get to the finale, and I'm like, all right, the final one. I'm like, this is pretty tough. And then it's just inserted with this camp goofiness that doesn't fit the rest of the. If that's the Bullet Kid doesn't fit the rest of it at all.
That's what you call it, the new Falcon.
He just pops out on like a fucking floating motorcycle, like because we ran out of time. Fucking
your mechanic doesn't fly planes.
No.
I agree. That was the weakest one out of the three. I think it was. I know they wanted to go in chronological order. That if they would have put the Bullet as number 2 and put the Samurai one as number 3,
the sword was 10 out of 10 segment with the sword. God
Yo,
dang.
yo.
When he was fighting after his brother falls and he's fighting the Predator, as he's fighting, he's getting on the armor in the middle. I'm like, damn, that was wicked. And when they team up and fight the Predator, you're like, oh, let's fucking go.
Yo, Remy Q, do you see how amazing we're talking about this thing? Pass. I'm gonna say it out. I'm gonna say this right now. Remy Q is you're not involved in what I'm about to say because I love you no matter what, Remy Q, because you're my guy. Anybody out there, if you do not like Predator killers of killers, whatever, huh?
Killer of Killers.
Killer of Killers.
Is it a movie? It's a movie.
If you say Predator of Killer of Killers as a whole is whack, I cannot be friends with you. That's where I draw the line.
That's fair.
I cannot be friends with anyone who doesn't like Predator Killer of Killers.
Yeah, but that old Viking lady sealed it for me. She was my favorite part of the whole thing.
She was awesome. I asked Mrs. Lynx afterward. I was like, babe, did you enjoy this movie? She hesitated a little bit. Divorce lawyer on speed dial.
Did you see it at the end though? Like when I was about you see the mother, the brother, and the son all together, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah. When she looks back at him and looks down, just fuck it. She just goes Tom Cruise out the door on him.
The only good thing about it was the sword.
Yeah, the sword was awesome.
At least you're saying there was something good about it. Had you said the whole entire thing was bunk, we would have had words.
And how hyped did you get at the end? Let's go hunting.
Yeah. For me, and obviously, I love the Predator. Chris Hansen is a friend of mine. I just love the whole Predator universe, right? So
it's true.
To introduce something new, like shit that I've never seen, because I've never read the books. And I went to Midtown Comics. I tried to get the trade paperbacks, but they didn't have the old ones. Like that shit to me was like amazing. The dude at the end, the Emperor type dude, and then he was just like, y'all fighting, then whoever wins gotta fight me. That shit. What?
Yeah, that was the first time we saw him, I think, in all of media.
Yeah, so it was a whole new character. Man, Remy Q.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, put it down.
Oh, you trying to get a man, Remy Q?
Is that what you're talking about? This thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then how he was wearing all the alien stuff on his body, his armor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Seeing the different like mask designs over the ages was cool. The different weapons tech, because I mentioned it on that week's in when we were talking about it. Seeing every installment of Predator, part of the interesting and alluring part is the weapons tech.
The weapons,
like with superhero movies, when there's a new one, you're like looking for what's different about this bat suit, or how are they going to change up Captain America's suit a little bit. But with Predator, it's that weapons tech. What's he going to kill someone with this one? The spear, the disc, the net, like whatever. Dude, they introduced weapons tech in each installment we had never seen before.
Shit was chopping down trees.
Bro, that
threw the spear at the brother and he ducked it, and then he had to dive and shove the brother down before it opened. I'm like, yeah, keep it moving.
But that first one with that whole shit, doof.
That sound cannon.
That shit was so fire. Remy Q. You need to watch this, dog.
You know what was corny?
No, I'm gonna watch it. The Predator aspect is enough interest for me to overlook
that it's animated.
Dude, the guy who made the last movie, the one with the Indians, Prey, that's the same guy who made this one. Like it's fire, dude. He understands the Predator assignment very, very well.
Rem, did you see Prey?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it?
It was okay.
What?
Yeah.
I'm out, man.
What?
I just picture the bear getting lifted up every time, just the blood dripping down on the Predator.
No, I'm gonna relax.
This is as far as you go.
But he said he didn't like Prey. I'm gonna put my camera on, but relax. Like, leave me.
He said I didn't like it. It was okay.
Oh shit, my mic is on.
It was okay.
It was okay.
And then nobody else ventured out and saw Ballerina but me.
Yo, I'm canceling my Heroes Con trip.
Yeah, right.
I can't eat bread with Remy Q anymore. I didn't say break bread. I said I can't eat bread. Like, I can't talk to one of my best friends who didn't enjoy a
You
movie.
better hope I don't make it to dinner before you do. I'm gonna eat all the bread. You come back, there's no bread left. There'll be one piece with a bite taken out of it. You'll be like, oh.
No more little ketchup. No more little ketchup bottles.
The butter's gone. I'm like,
no butter left.
oh,
They're gonna be like, would you like bread? Like, no, you know what? We're gonna skip bread tonight. I've got some other people coming. We'll skip the bread though. No bread.
Hey, joke's on you. I got bread in my pocket at all times.
He's been making grilled cheese at home.
I don't like cheese. All right, Ballerina. I know I said I was gonna see it. Nick is the only one that saw it, right? We didn't see it.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was a very good installment in the whole series, and just enough alike, like John Wick, and just enough unlike John Wick to be really good.
See, I was gonna go see it, but I watched Knock Knock again.
Yo, and there was one scene where she fell down some stairs, and I audibly said, "Don't fucking do it."
Yo, I just was like, I was like, Ballerina or Knock Knock? Yo, I'm just gonna watch Knock Knock
I'm gonna
again.
watch Knock Knock again.
Yo.
Just to see that intro scene.
Oh man,
Who's at the door?
yo, can we borrow your fax machine? Get the fuck
Yes.
out.
Yes, I don't have a fax machine. I'll assemble one right now and let you in. Come on in.
I'll order one from Walmart. It'll be here in the hour.
Whoa, and you still have a choice.
Ouch.
Down flight number 3, he actually, you could see the momentum stop. You know, he could have stopped right there. Change his directions.
I don't think you've ever fallen down a flight of stairs, sir.
I don't think anybody's ever fallen down more than one flight of stairs.
That's not true. I once, in elementary school from the 5th floor, I fell down the steps, ended up in the 1st floor. But, and I felt like that, like around.
No, that must have been what, 3-stair flights?
I was like that, like do, like all the way around. Yo, and even at one floor where you have to change staircases, like I rolled and went through the other staircase and just kept falling.
No, but
They circled. They didn't even go straight down. They circled. You could have hit the wall, but instead you just kept rolling around.
Yo, bro, I want them to unearth the structure under the pyramid, and in like hieroglyphics, you see there was one guy that fell down the stair through the whole cylinder, like the 2,000 feet from the top all the way to the bottom. He just fell 2,000. Yo, man! Shout out to ancient Egyptian John Wick. Yo,
Nobody can survive 2,000 feet of steps.
Oh man, I love John Wick even 4, but after the Continental, my expectations. Yo, I heard the show was super lame.
Yeah, after the first episode, like the first half of the first episode.
Yeah, I couldn't watch that. You know what I'm revisiting? And so I started Invincible season 2.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yep.
That put hair on my chest.
Yep.
Last half of season 3.
Fantastic.
And Remy Q says an animated project.
It's the one regret that when Tyler started talking about it 10 years ago, and I was like, this guy's crazy, that I didn't jump on board back then.
Yeah,
If only I knew now, or then what I know now.
I know now why you cry.
Yeah.
But that
Exactly.
is something I could never do. Yo, that first episode with Sterling K. Brown is the guy that turns into like the big
Yeah.
Yo, phenomenal. Sterling K. Brown, I don't understand why this guy is not in more projects. He's probably one of the best actors working. Sterling K. Brown. Yo, the next time we see each other, we'll be in person.
Are we going to do an impromptu in the mix next week?
Nah. Like I'll have my stuff, but I'm not. I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to get drunk. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be filming and a lot of people will be live streaming stuff. I'm gonna film and do my thing filming, like you know how I roll. But I'm not gonna try to do a live stream or anything.
Is CJ coming? Does anybody know if CJ's coming?
I don't know.
I think there may be an appearance of someone we haven't seen in a while at this one. I got a feeling.
Who?
Chip?
Maybe.
You're not talking about Chip.
Maybe.
If you're talking about the White Shadow,
I think he may pop. I got a feeling he may pop.
That's the one person I left out on purpose.
We
had that discussion, and I named off a few people. That's the one person I left out.
I'm psyched to see Taylor again. I didn't know Taylor was coming. I'm psyched to see him.
Well, you met Taylor in person, right?
C2E2.
C2E2, yeah. T Dubs. I'm excited to meet T Dubs again. Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a lot of us that we're for those that don't know, that don't go to Heroes Con, right? So
first of all, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's number one. Like, you need to be at Heroes Con. But for those that don't go to Heroes Con, just to let you know, it's like aside from the con, everything else is very community centric. So on Friday, anybody that's going, so like we have a Heroes Con chat and there's like 1,000 people in that chat. So there's a community gathering on Friday. So it's like everybody pays, I think it was like $50. And then like we have a rented space with food, like a buffet style food, beer, wine included and all that stuff. So it's like a dope meet and greet, and everybody goes to that. So that's Friday night. And then Saturday night, like everybody just chills.
It's always about the outside hangout.
Yeah, it's really, really dope, man. I'm really excited to go. Remy, unfortunately, no extended family members. That's confirmed. Yeah, so that's confirmed.
Yeah, I've already mentioned that to the missus. So
yeah,
I was like, hey, apparently nobody else is coming.
So I think they didn't know at that point in time where it came up last week, but then they said, "Yay, like we'll go," and then they followed up with, "Yeah, we won't be able to go."
Yeah, that sucks.
By the way, Mark just don't give a shit. Shout out to Mark for not giving a shit. Ryan says, "Hey, what is that? You bring stickers? You're that guy? Like, oh, I'm gonna give out my stickers because I'm important. Oh, people want stickers of me."
Didn't you have all yours individually bagged last couple years, DJ?
Oh yeah, I had like sticker packs.
Shout out to SPT.
Oh, wait a minute, what's that? You're holding something different? Oh, that's something.
Oh no, this is I pulled this off of Clayton Crane book.
Oh, I thought that was a new sticker. Dang, look at those muscles, dog.
Shout out to my boy Iggy. I
love Iggy, man. Iggy's piece in the art book is phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't picked up an art book, if you're where's the thing, man? Like, if you're not able to make it, like, they're still on the website for right now. I'm gonna take them down probably. I'll be honest, right? I'll take them down on Tuesday before I bounce. Well, Monday, because then I have to mail stuff out on Tuesday if it comes. Actually, no, I have to. Tomorrow's my last day. I could get to the post office, whatever. And then if whatever we don't sell at Heroes Con, which I have a feeling we're gonna sell out, they'll go on the website again, as well as the Crow Dead Time #1 by Sumerian Comics, dope cover by Ace Continuado. And then don't forget, while we're at Heroes Con, make sure you check out on YouTube Beyond the Con. Bunch of fantastic channels putting together fantastic content for people that can't be at the con. So make sure you check this out, man. This is I think that's pretty cool for the people that aren't able to attend the con.
Or tune into the con with all the content creators that'll be there streaming, doing all kinds of shit too.
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely gonna be
through the ones that are there as well.
Yeah, I think like, who do we know that's probably definitely gonna, like, people are gonna go live throughout the day.
We'll be live for Comics Curing Cancer. I'll be live Friday morning like I did last year.
Okay.
Like streaming from the booth and hanging out, wandering around a little bit. Follow the Comics Curing Cancer IG page. We'll be posting and streaming from there, doing some shenanigans.
Yeah, absolutely. I have my because you can stream live with the glasses as the thing, like the meta glasses. So I was gonna test that out.
Someone who knows Chris Hansen would do.
The what?
Some Chris Hansen shit.
What are you doing here?
Live streaming glasses. He's going to turn the corner like, "Hello, Dan." Can I hold yours, please? And just reach for him.
What are you doing here? I'm sorry. Just
Pull out the papers.
everybody says this is the first time they've ever done this. It's
How about you?
really
have a
hard to
story?
believe. Not the chats here.
What was your favorite to catch a predator moment?
I don't want to have this conversation.
What wasn't my favorite? You want to talk about something I'm obsessed with?
It was an amazing show.
Golly. Have you seen any of the newer stuff?
There's newer stuff with Chris Hansen.
Yes.
Newer
Yes.
stuff.
He's still doing it. He's still doing it.
Catching predators.
Yes.
Chris Hansen.
So they had a brief. It was like a 10 episode of a To Catch a Something. It's not To Catch a Predator. But they had a separate thing, which was phenomenal, by the way. It was like I said, like 8 episodes. Is great. And then now he's linked up with a new crew, and they're doing a whole nother thing, and it's the same. It's a similar deal. Yeah, he's still doing it.
I didn't know that, but I know there was like some dude on like a YouTuber or like not a YouTuber,
Vitali.
the shit that he did with Akon, that was like the greatest
he's
video
like an
ever.
OG YouTuber, yeah. From
Yeah,
the prank war days. He's in jail right now for pranking, and he was in the Philippines last month doing his regular pranks, but apparently they don't play that shit, so they arrested him. He's in jail for like the next 10 years in the Philippines or some shit.
Imagine that, doing a prank and you get sentenced to death. It's like so you get caned.
The Honor Reward Society, and you got to go, buddy.
Or they keep him from 10 years, and then they tell him that was a prank.
Oh shit!
Gotcha,
bitch.
Yeah, be like, we were just playing. Or you do a prank and they make you enroll in the Iranian military. Oh, too soon.
That's not the place to be right now.
No, it's not. Oh, yo, shout out to Warlord, my guy. Let's go. Comics Curing Cancer. Thank you so much for the $5, sir. Let's drop that super chat. Visual.
No, you might as well get rid of that one, man. What are you doing to us here? Get rid of that one.
Yeah, if you want to see the others, you know what to do. Hey, you know what to do. Damn, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I forgot. See, I'm getting old.
That's what happens.
Yo, next Friday we gonna be in each other's faces, dog. That shit is crazy. Yo, I'm like officially excited. Like, no, but I mean like this time next Friday. We're gonna be sitting down around a campfire, eating bread, feeding each other bread. But like, I'm gonna be feeding Remy. Remy's gonna be feeding Mark like that. Mark is gonna be feeding Nick. Nick is gonna be feeding me, and that's how we. And Tyler.
And Kyle and Madeline's gonna be staring at us weird.
She's gonna film it.
There you go.
Same thing with Japan when it comes to Logan Paul. He's not allowed in their country anymore under penalty of being tossed in the slammer. He's gonna be tossed in the slammer. See,
Going to the clink. See.
oh man, put him in chains, put him in irons. Was that because they made a video in that like suicide forest or something, right? Or like they were filming like dead bodies or something?
Yeah. Hey, Joe.
Joe gave the Logan Paul clip an 8 out of 10. All right, we're gonna get out of here. What do you guys got going on? Nick, what do you got going on?
Nothing. Just preparing for my flight out Thursday. See my men's.
Yo, the bread chain. Yeah,
You got everything prepared for that flight, Nick?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Prepared?
Oh, those things.
Them things from that place.
Them
Oh
things.
no, not yet.
God
I will
damn.
find out hopefully definitively on Monday.
Skin of our teeth here, ain't it?
Very much so.
Get all my kicks ready. All my outfits ready.
You do that like school, right? You put out like today.
I got shoes I haven't even worn yet that I'm waiting to wear.
Yeah, I put my shirts out today. Like I was just like getting ready. I'm going to the mall tomorrow. I put my shirts out, all popping tags on all of them. It's gonna be a good
Bring in 8 outfits.
8 outfits.
5 minutes before we leave, I'm gonna grab a Walmart bag.
3 pairs of shoes. Maybe a bathing suit. I don't know.
A bathing suit.
Bathing suit.
Golly.
You gonna walk the con in a Speedo?
You forget who I'm rooming with?
Yeah, Dale, you need to come
He's hanging off of the bed. I forgot about that one. Hey.
Yeah, holy shit. Nick walking around in a bathing suit. Mark, what do you got going on this weekend, sir?
Turok.
Finn has
I'm about to say Turok. Oh, shit.
Finn has karate testing tomorrow. Try to make some videos for the week. I don't know, chilling.
Awesome. You sound very excited. You got to act week's end on Sunday night?
Yeah, I'm just tired, man. It's been one hell of a week.
Yeah, I hear you, dog. Oh, virtual hug from here, man. Remy Q, what do you got going on, sir?
I'm getting amped up for next week.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
I'm not preparing any shoes or nothing. I'm going to have one pair of shoes that I bring.
Me too.
One.
I'm excited to see what kind of pet you're going to bring, though, because there's always a pet being brought.
He's going to bring the sugar glider, but the dead
Did we
one.
bring any? We didn't bring pets last time, did we?
You brought one last year. I don't know if you did the year before.
Bring the sugar glider's carcass in one of those plastics that you used to put like the pencils and shit in like in your book bag, the pencil case. Just the sugar glider's bones.
Just bones.
Yo, you still got the sugar glider's bones?
No.
I was gonna ask so I could put them on like my predator statue.
You're an old fashioned with a sugar glider bone.
Yo, shout out to that sugar glider. What was her name?
I don't remember which one that was.
Oh shit! It was the dead one.
This is the dead one. Yes.
Yo, I'm gonna go sniff a line of my dead dog. Like after that.
On the way home, man, that was terrible.
I want to do that to somebody. Like if somebody that like a matter of fact like comes out the pool, just throw like animal ashes, like right at them, like so it can stick to them. What do I got going on? Nothing. Preparing for Heroes Con. Anybody that pre-ordered art book, everything is going out tomorrow, so you'll probably get it earlier than Heroes Con. So you'll get it in your hands earlier than that. So everything is being dropped off at the post office tomorrow. Everything was marked ship on the site. And everything is packed up. I just literally have to go drop it off, which they've done really, really well online, which I'm excited about. Yeah, just preparing, doing everything, getting all my shit together. It's gonna be a tremendous time. So I'm excited about that, man. Like really excited. It's funny because I was excited, but now I'm excited. So of course that means we won't be here next week for an In the Mix. We'll be at Heroes Con. Then the following week after that, it'll be our season finale before we take a summer hiatus and come back with season 3. It'll be season 3.
You're taking a hiatus?
Yeah, In the Mix. Taking a hiatus. Be back in
You
September.
have room?
Oh yeah.
He's still on fire, ladies and gentlemen. He's still on fire.
You will hear the term boom roasted a lot at Heroes Con. A lot. Boom roasted. And then for our Hispanic folks, you might hear asada or asado, depending.
Depends on whose mother-in-law is.
Yeah. Shout out to my mother-in-law. So in the summer we're like, because I'm traveling a lot and stuff like that and dealing with some things, so I don't want to be like I can't make it this Friday. Like go back, recharge my batteries, and we'll be back on in September. But we'll deal with that next week, not next week, the following week after that, and then we'll be giving away that June Links box, baby. The June Links box.
Yep. Make sure y'all go enter the this big summer giveaway too, because filling the void of DJ's hiatus. There's a massive summer giveaway happening on the Legion of Comics channel. Go look for that video. Enter before it's too late. Run out of time.
There you go. Somebody drop that link to that video.
I bet Dale will do it.
Shout out to Dale. Dale of Suspense.
Dale knows how to drop links.
Yeah. Shout out to Dale.
I bet.
Yo, man, Remy Q, killer of killers. I'm gonna go back and look for these Chris Hansen episodes.
I want to watch Prey now.
Yeah, I can't believe he's saying, man.
The summer giveaway video, Dale.
Dale is like, yo, I'm chilling, trying to watch fucking In the Mix, and you got me working.
I can drop it.
Summer giveaway. Let's yeah, everybody, make sure you get in that. Damn, am I seeing anything? I'm not gonna make it to Ballerina this weekend. I want to see Sinners. Definitely, I want to see Sinners this weekend.
Yeah, I ain't seen that yet either.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see that. I actually want to see Amateur with your boy Dr. Robot or Mr. Robot, whatever his name is. Rami Malek.
Rami Malek. Oh, I watched The Accountant 2.
How was it? You ain't like it?
It was all right.
It was all right.
It was higher on the comedic aspect between. I like the chemistry between him and Bernthal, but it got to be too much at one point.
I like the first one a lot. I don't think they can really improve.
So it looks like 6 years ago they had that brief stint of Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
Again, I want to say it was about 10 episodes. Those were fantastic. Fantastic. And then most recently, it looks like it's True Blue is the channel. And I mean, even 7 days ago, reposted full episode.
Is it True Blue?
It's called Takedown with Chris Hansen.
Yeah, I feel you, DJ.
Yeah.
Blue Chew, I think.
Oh, Blue Chew. Yeah, shout out to Blue Chew.
Not a sponsor.
Yo, man.
Maybe it is.
Maybe.
You get a free month.
Yo, who's the first one to get like a sponsorship? Like, who's one of our elder statesmen in the comic community? Imagine that. Be like, yo, welcome to In the Mix, sponsored by Blue Chew for all your erectile dysfunction needs.
He said.
Listen, just for that cue, I'm gonna prove it to you as soon as I see you.
Oh, snap.
On command.
You'd be like, what's that poking me in my back?
Jesus Christ.
That's a Blue Chew.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That's my trident.
Shout out to all my Blue Chew takers.
What's next on, like, what's outside of Heroes Con? What's next on, like, the new show coming or movie coming, or what's next on the hit list? Because we had the Predator one. What's next?
Oh, hell yeah, Gary B. I'll pack that up right after this. I'll pack that up. What's next on the thing? Obviously, super.
Like Last of Us wrapped up. Predators just.
I'm gonna be a dad.
You're gonna be a dad.
I'm gonna be a dad.
Yeah, I think they officially said
You'll be a
that
dad.
The focus of season 3 is going to be.
Oh no!
What? The focus of season 3?
Focus of season 3 was
Abby.
officially made Abby. Yeah.
But we knew that because that's the game.
Well, that's also how they ended the season 2.
They've also, but it's going to be focused on Abby, and then obviously they're going to have to reintroduce Ellie. But the main showrunner, not Nick Druckmann, the writer, and then the writer for the game, the showrunner Craig Mazin, whatever his name is, said in an interview that season 2 flopped, which I disagree. I really enjoy season 2. Aside from that, I'm going to be a dad thing, but he was just like, yeah, it's not.
I think what he's referring to is not asking. I wonder if some people enjoyed it. Is did the get the viewers? Because when it comes to TV shows, they rate success or flop on the viewership, and they have the honest numbers. They can see how it performed.
So the season finale of season 1 drew 8.5 million viewers. Season finale of season 2, 3 million viewers.
I think the fact
that's a flop.
Yeah.
When you run off 2/3 of your audience, you flop.
The fact that they killed Pedro, and really at like the height of his popularity now, I don't think we can have like the same.
They would have had to kill him 2 years ago to kill him at the height of his popularity. Now he's just a meme now. Like Pedro's popularity is come and gone. He's out here licking dildos, and people are talking about how he's in too many things. He's cooked, dude.
Shout out to licking dildos.
Like it might sound funny, but it is what it is. I mean, that's like the most recent Pedro news. He was just went viral for licking dildos at a festival. Like, what are we doing?
What kind of dildo?
It was a rainbow dildo, literally. A big one. It was really big.
I mean, you can't. Was it flavored? I don't know. Was it...
I'm not sure. I wasn't there.
Oh, everything's got a flavor. I mean,
Yeah, everything's got a flavor. That's the question on a T-shirt.
it may not be-
I mean, everything's got a flavor.
Yeah, it tastes
may
the
not be
rainbow.
fruit flavored. It may
Yo.
not be tasty, delicious. But
I'm not even gonna lie. One year for my birthday, my friend gave me like edible underwear as a gag gift. Right, so that was
Were
the
they
whole
good?
thing. Huh?
Were they good?
No, I threw them shits in the closet. No, listen. Swear to God, I threw them shits in the top of the closet. It was a gag gift.
Gag on them?
I was mad hungry one day. No food in the house, yo. And then
You
I
don't eat
remember,
nothing but bread and underwear.
bro, I was mad hungry, and then because all it is sweet tarts, just what is tied on a string. Yo, I went up in the closet, I dug them shits out, and I was like, made sure nobody was looking, cut the string. Yeah, and I was eating me some edible underwears, and they was just
How big and did it have a sister?
sweet tarts.
The comment Ronnie's about the how big and did it have a sister?
Oh shit! You'll eat edible underwear, but not cheese on a
Yeah,
fucking
exactly. T-Dubs. This guy's
Yo,
broken.
T-Dubs, edible underwear from Spencer's, dog. So you know that shit was on the shelf at Spencer's for at least 2 years.
That was from 1987. The underwear was made in 1987.
It was when it was a good idea to get edible underwears. Yo, I ate that shit like that. I was like, I was like, yo, babe, you want some sweet tarts? Why is there a string on these sweet tarts? Do you want some or not? Like, what the fuck? Not Hot Topic, dog. Spencer's. Not Hot Topic. Spencer's is the one that got all, it got the Pedro section in the back.
What do y'all think that these the two big superhero blockbusters will do at the box office? Like, what are your box office predictions for Superman and Turtleneck Fantastic Four?
Yo, first of all, shout out to turtlenecks. I enjoy rocking a turtleneck. A turtleneck with a nice sports jacket.
And a fanny
coat.
pack?
No, not a fanny pack. Just the turtleneck, or I have like a nice velvet blazer, and it goes well with the turtleneck.
we've seen that picture.
Very Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was I heard he did some bad things, but he was
You got the Dahmer glasses, the Bundy turtleneck. You got the whole collection, my dude. I'm impressed.
Bundy turtleneck.
the Samuel
You
Little
got the
hand.
Ed Boon lamp set.
I do. Holy shit! I actually bought that at an auction.
What did the guy? The only person that could pull off a turtleneck is 2013 to 2017 Ryan Gosling. Like that's not you, man.
You mean the new Black Panther?
He was cast as the new Black Panther. Nick, breaking news.
The edible underwear serial killer. It's all coming together. No,
Yeah.
but what do y'all think those movies will do? I'm legit like just off the. I'm. It looks like it's got the buzz, and I think that this Superman movie, like my thoughts and concerns aside, I'm really excited for it. Getting through the. I have my concerns and my worries and everything, but I'm still
Has the
excited to
Superman
see it.
movie done bad though?
What is no? That's my point. Even Man of Steel that had negative word of mouth from opening night, negative word of mouth did over 800 million in 2013. That's $1 billion movie today.
Yeah. Like as much shit as people talk about Superman, the Superman movie always will draw a crowd.
Yeah, I think
I'm thinking
like a lot of these
1.2
movies make money, but they're still considered like a flop. Like even though they made money, they're like for this new Superman to break even, it's gonna have to make like 700 million, 750 million.
750 to be considered a hit. It has to pass like 560 something to break even. So 750 for the studio to consider it success. And people don't understand movie math, but you got to think like if it makes 500 million at the box office, the theaters keep some of that. If it costs them 280 million to make plus marketing, and the theaters keeping half the box office, it's got to break 5 something for them to break even. And breaking even is a massive fail. That means you hired all these people, you took 2 years of their time, you literally spent 2 years of a project instead of making money for nothing. You made no money. 2 years wasted with no money. So unless it hits 750, they don't even consider it worth the time that they put into it.
Yeah, I think they're both gonna crack a billy, to be honest. Maybe what they should have done, which I don't understand why they didn't, which would have been amazing, is put them out on the same day. The way Barbie, even though they were two completely different movies, I guess that's
Barbie
probably
movie.
Yeah, Barbie movie. My stepdad saw Barbie movie. Now he's living behind the Shoney's. Yo,
And that's America.
yeah. Yo, Barbie movie and Oppenheimer.
Barbenheimer.
Yeah.
Two separate things, I think.
Yeah, I think they're too similar. But then the same thing when they did the Kanye album and 50 Cent when they dropped on the same day. It's like
Nick just bought 2 copies of the Kanye album, he told me.
well, the new one.
I really want to show you my heart goes out to you guys.
Oh no, please.
These are when are they coming out though? Next month?
Yeah.
The 11th, and then 2 weeks later,
And
Fantastic
that's been
Four.
enough time. I think people are.
Then Jurassic Park is in the middle of them both, right?
No, it's in the front end. Jurassic Park drops, and 1 week later, Superman drops. And
Jurassic Park is what, the second, the third?
Yeah, whatever 11 minus 7 is.
They'll
Nick, can I use your fingers?
It comes out on July 3.5.
July 3. Oh man, I think both will be successful, but over $1 billion will probably depend on positive reviews, man. Yo, I'm again, I sound like a broken record. Like I want all these movies to do
Yeah, but
good.
what do you if you just for funsies, you had to predict the number. What do you think it's going to do at the box office?
Opening weekend,
Total.
total?
Yeah, like I'm thinking it's going to be 1.2 worldwide full run box office pool.
It's kind of weird now because of the theater, the run, the run, whatever you want to call it, the time that it's in the theater. Yo, they shrink it down so much now, so the shit is in the theater like a month.
They shrink it based on how well they perform sometimes too. Top Gun Maverick stayed in the theaters over a year and didn't stop making money the whole time.
I saw Titanic. Titanic came out what, November, December?
3 years later, it came out on VHS.
yeah.
I saw it in April the following year in the theater. It was still in the theater. Titanic.
James Cameron Magic. Avatar stay in theater a long time because people keep going to see it. And then, like I've mentioned it before, the fall of the MCU needs to be studied. It went from being the most epic, one of a kind, will never be replicated, meteoric rise to they can't even keep a movie in the theaters for 30 days with Thunderbolts for that to pull it.
And that's all greed. It's all it comes down to greed, and then people pick up on that stuff.
Well,
and
also people didn't go fucking watch it.
Because it's watered down and it's greed. They're making these movies, which it sucks because Thunderbolts was really good. But like the other ones, they're just bad movies. Let's just turn these shits out super quick because we need to put 4 movies in the theater. Let's just rush these, like whatever. And it showed. All those movies were terrible.
Damn it, I would go out on a limb and say so will the beginning and middle of it.
Yo, that's a good point. Yeah, about the China-US tensions and the whole stuff about Superman. So will Superman come out internationally? Because I know the family was fighting against it and all that.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all paid attention, but the China-America thing this week is like settling. They're about to start signing papers and stuff.
You don't say we're gonna start signing papers until papers are being signed, dog.
Yeah, and they might have, like, that was on Monday. They were talking like we've struck a deal, we come to terms, blah blah blah. So
no, I heard Iran struck a deal. Look what happened.
Iran should have struck a deal. They should have signed some papers.
Oh shit. So anyway, back to the thing. I think total Superman is gonna do a Billy. Yeah, I think Fantastic Four might do like seven or
yeah, I'm
7. I think the ceiling is
in the 6s.
Yeah, 6s. I think 7.
I think the aesthetics isn't going to draw on the general audience like they're thinking. They were like, oh, I remember the Fantastic Four, but they have turtlenecks on. Okay, cool. I'll see it whenever. I know this.
No, see, yo, you're totally discounting turtleneck enthusiasts. Like
I am, but I mean, like, child predators can't really be like that open in public these days. So, like, I don't think that they're going to just come out in waves like that. It's a good way to get picked up.
How? They can easily go to the theater dressed in a trench coat and be like, I'm cosplaying as the Thing.
That's true. Yeah, I think it'll do 6 something. I just don't. There's a lot of stuff happening this summer. A lot of stuff at the theater. Families. You know how like people want to get out and go see something. They're going to go see Jurassic Park. They always do. Jurassic Park, whether it's good or bad, performs. Dinosaurs are never going out of style. They might go out of extinction, but they're not going out of style.
At one point in time, dinosaurs weren't popular, like with kids. Like I remember my nephew. I'm
When
just
was
like, yo,
that?
yo, do you like dinosaurs? And he was just like, what's a dinosaur? They don't even teach about dinosaurs in school anymore. Who doesn't? What kid doesn't like dinosaurs?
It's not like dinosaurs and robots are always cool.
Exactly.
That's why Avatar is successful. They're like, we can't do dinosaurs, but we can do our own dinosaurs. What about robots? We'll put people in them.
Dinosaurs
And robots on an alien world.
Avatar is successful because people just feel bad for the creators.
I don't think so. Not one bit.
Man,
You
Avatar
have,
is the
like, you have
worst
one of the, like-
franchise in the world. Fuck Avatar.
Dude,
Fuck
like
Avatar.
Avatar has
outside.
single-handedly the coolest movie creator in all of cinema, James freaking Cameron.
Remy
Like,
Cameron,
he's
come
been
outside and
to
get these
cinema.
hands.
Motherfucker's been to the deepest part of the ocean. He's like
James
legitimately
Cameron's coming at these hands. Remy Q Studios. You are a beacon for everything James Cameron. If you had to drop, let's just say one movie from James Cameron's filmography, expunge it from the history of the world, which one would that be? Hold up, let me get my horn noise ready. Hold on, I'll get it. Okay. No, Remy Q, you cannot pass, Remy. All right, Nick. One James Cameron movie you have to expunge from
his filmography like a little
from the history of the world.
Yeah, I'm looking for which one wasn't my favorite.
Don't pull up his filmography.
No, yeah, off the top of your dome.
Nick, quit it. Look, eyes forward.
One James Cameron movie you have to expunge from history. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, the same question applies to you.
Avatar 2.
I'm going with Piranha
Avatar 2?
Avatar 2 is amazing.
Did you say
bro.
Piranha 2?
Yeah, Piranha 2: The Spawning. It's his first directorial movie. Roger Corman is responsible for James Cameron, which shout out to Roger Corman, the rebel of Hollywood. Like he's a
Hold on. No, for real, because I know we joke about the Avatar thing, but you would really take Avatar 2 out?
crazy, isn't it?
From James Cameron's filmography, I would get rid of Avatar 2.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not getting rid of anything with Arnold in it, so True Lies stays.
How dare you, Taylor?
Titanic. I've never seen Titanic, so.
But realistically, True Lies is his weakest movie outside of Piranha.
I
2: The
love
Spawning.
True Lies. You're fired.
This is like debating Ghost Machine stuff. There's not bad ones to talk about.
Yeah, 100%. I just don't see Avatar 2. He just says Avatar 2 and nothing else.
Yeah, I wouldn't take out Titanic in a million years.
Titanic is one of the greatest movies ever made.
It's ridiculously good and rewatchable.
Yeah.
It's
If
still,
you-
yeah.
if you could-
When did Titanic come out?
Nah, Titanic came out in 1996, 1995, 1996.
Yeah, still to this day.
It's my child, and when I say child,
still
he's
watch it,
a married adult. That's her favorite movie of all time.
Did you know that none?
Titanic was you.
No.
Didn't you just say that Titanic was out for like 3 years? Like, remember that never went away.
None of the lifeboats were at full capacity.
Yeah, no one said anything about the Abyss yet. The Abyss is staying for everyone.
Yeah, the Abyss was great.
Dude, I love the Abyss.
Yo, the Abyss is look, Gary B. The Abyss.
Version.
Gary B. Since you're a film guy, what would you get rid of from James Cameron's filmography?
Even
Which
And-
version do you prefer, Gary? The theatrical ending or the extended cut ending?
Titanic, only because my folks watched that fucking movie to death. Sorry, all. Jesus Christ, Michael.
Joe Sassy tonight. I like it.
Yeah, Sassy Joe. It has to be Avatar too. But it's true. It's just like this guy's but everything is so good.
Crazy.
I would get rid of True Lies before I get rid of either.
Oh, okay, I got that. I'm not saying it isn't good. It's sad.
Hey, Mark, you know what? I agree with you.
True Lies is fun, but it's his
I agree
weakest
with
movie by far.
Give me the goddamn page.
It's very
it was
generic 90s
It was
action stuff.
fantastic. I love Arnold, but yeah, if I had to pick between Avatar 2 and True Lies, 100% Avatar 2.
Stays, yeah.
It's not even close.
It's not even in the same competition.
No.
Oh, he said get rid of Piranha 2.
Yeah, that's a layup. Like that's why I said you have to exclude Piranha 2 to even have.
Yeah,
this
it's excluding Piranha 2 because obviously, he did because I know you said about he cut his teeth on Roger Corman. It was a space movie that he was just like a PA on, like
James.
Yeah, James Cameron. So and then like somebody got fired and he wound up doing all the designs. And that space movie, I think it starred, I don't know, Beyond something. A young Robert Englund is in it. Oh, he went to go get it. Yo, and he made all the interiors and they're like precursors to Alien. So the Aliens, I'm sorry. So everything is like that. So he did it right before he did Aliens. What you got, a James Cameron box set?
No, I've got a Roger Corman collection, and when you said Beyond, it reminded me of Battle Beyond the Stars.
I think it might have been that. I'm not sure, but James Cameron did all the production design because somebody got fired.
I want to see if his name's on here then.
Yeah, I don't think it was. There's a YouTube channel called Good Bad Movies, and they go into like the lore of how movies were made and stuff like that. And there was a episode on that, and yeah, James Cameron did all the designs of these ships and all that other shit. All right, man. Let's get out of True Light. Yeah, whoever said
James Horner did the music for this.
Who?
James Horner did the music for this, and James fucking Cameron, bro.
There you go. That's what it is, dog.
I'm telling you, Roger Corman is responsible. Y'all, like, if you're not familiar with Roger Corman, y'all need to go watch this. Like, this is a documentary on his life. He passed away like a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
He is responsible for so much of Hollywood being as cool as it is. And like Sid Haig, like you'll see people that you know from all over stuff. Like Sid Haig, Captain Spaulding himself was in this at a young age, and
that was good. That Galaxy Guitar.
Dude, he was the original Piranha was Roger Corman. You know,
that covers dope. The lenticular.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, Gary. There you go. Thank you.
Oh yeah, David Carradine, Sylvester Stallone, early movie, like the original Death Race. That's all Roger Corman. Look at young Stallone on there, and that's David Carradine as Frankenstein with the mask on.
Shout out to David Carradine. David Carradine. Every time I get my coat from the closet, I think of him.
Yeah. This is the one with Robert Englund in it. Like your worst fears come to life, and this isn't a joke. This was very controversial because one of this girl's fears was maggots, and a giant. She gets the R word by a giant maggot in this. It's wild.
I saw a similar movie on Tubi, but it was one of the femdom features.
And look, this is this is early Jack Nicholson in The Terror, like black old school. Like this is I think this was Roger Corman's first with Bucket of Blood with Dick Miller, which you recognize him if you saw him.
Stallone before the derpy lipped Joe.
Oh my God,
Sassy Joe.
The Slumber Party Massacre. It's like all of them in there.
Speaking of Ted Bundy. All right, I'm trying to get out of here, dog. We're at the 2-hour mark. What the hell? Didn't we say goodbye like 40 minutes ago?
I think they made that into a video game 30 years later.
Dead Space. Yo, I don't understand how Dead Space is not a movie. No. I mean like the real Dead Space, not that. Hold on, let me see that. Put that up. See,
and they made 2 animated feature films for Dead Space video game, but I have the movies because they were cool. I never played the video game.
Shout out to Isaac Clarke, not the actor. That was the character's name, right, Nick? It was Isaac Clarke. You never played Dead Space?
Dead Space 2 for a little bit.
You never played 1? 1 is
maybe.
This Dead Space stars a young Bryan Cranston.
Get out of here.
Roger Corman found everybody. Dude.
Yeah. Dead Space 1 is one of my favorite games of all time. It's definitely like top 10 games of all time. All right, we're about to get out of here. We said goodbye like 40 minutes ago. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good weekend.
You're going to be a dad.
Yeah, Sharktopus.
No, Sharktopus. I'm kind of disappointed with that Sharktopus. I thought it was going to be something else. All right, we're out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we love you. We'll catch you next time. Catch you on the flippity flop.
See you guys in North Carolina.
Yo, I'm excited, dog. Yo, Nick. I'm gonna be a dad.
The infamous Illuminati.